Good afternoon. My name is Irene, and I'm coming to you. I'll only be a few minutes before you. I wanted to talk about my service that I offer. So, I offer a 90-day divorce recovery coaching service. With this service, it is faith based. So, you will hear me, you know, talking about scriptures that you can meditate on that might help you. Also, adding prayer with it to have a prayer life. Those things that you will see me talking about in regards to my service. Why? Because that's who my faith is in Christ, and that's who got me through some of these hard times that I was going through and also gave me the wisdom to move forward. Now, my service, we go through four phases, okay? First is the healing process. This is where you go through the healing process of any hurt, shame, anger, bitterness, unforgiveness that you need to deal with. We do the steps to get through that so you can be healed in regards to that. Now, the next step, we go through the rebuilding. This is the rebuilding where we're going through the process of your thoughts. What are your thoughts that you're thinking? Are you thinking negative thoughts? What are the things that are bad habits that you want to change and implement good habits in the situation moving forward? The next step we go through is the rediscovering yourself. This is when it comes to the play with your identity, who you are, what are the things you like to do, what things can you write down about yourself that you know who you are. These are the things where you're discovering the person that maybe you have let go. You was so wrapped up in the other person life that their life became your life, and you forgot some of the things that you had desires and passions that you wanted to do. What is your purpose in life? What is God's purpose for you in your life moving forward? Then we do the last one, which is rise. This is where we put everything together and we make a plan of action to move forward. Now, you will make your plan of action yourself, but I will give you the tools and help you with the steps to be able to move forward. As I said, I'm a coach. I'm walking beside you. I'm giving you that courage, that encouragement, that confidence. I'm giving you some tools that maybe you can use, but you would have to do the homework. Doing the homework will help you through the process because it's your answers that you're putting down, not my answers. So there's no wrong or right answers. It's just the steps and things that you're putting down in front of you to know what you have to do, what's the plan of action, how can I get through this healing, things that you can do. I had an activity that I was doing today on my other live where I was playing like I went to the doctor. You know how we go to the doctor and the doctor always check us to see what's going on with us, and then afterwards they give us maybe a treatment plan or what we need to take to be able to combat the situation. So I played like we were going to the doctor. I told the doctor I had issues with unforgiveness. What is the treatment plan for that? So, first, unforgiveness is forgiving others first. Now, forgiveness, as I say, is not always for the other person. It is for you to heal and to move forward in this process. Because if you walk in unforgiveness, you're going to carry that with you through your journey. And it's just going to cause a disruption with the bitterness and the anger that you carry with you. The other thing that I came into the doctor with, I talked about the shame. I'm dealing with shame. That's my sickness for today. Okay, so what's the treatment plan for that? With the shame, that comes into play with your mindset and your thoughts. So what you can do with that is try to change your negative thoughts into positive. What are you taking in that's negative? What are you around? What environment are you around that is bringing so much negativity on you with what you're going through now? Try to change some habits, like the people that you surround yourself with. Are they positive? Do they encourage you? Are they negative? Are they talk about, people and stuff, your environments? Where are you going? Where you're in the environment where the atmosphere is negative and it's just bringing that on you and it's just adding with what you're going through at this moment. These are some things that you can use to try to change the way you feel about yourself, because it's so important for you to be the best health of you, like I always say, and to always have that healing and to think positive about yourself. God does not think that way about you, what you think about yourself. The other one, I said I came in with anger. I needed help with that. Like, I went to the doctor and I said, hey, I'm dealing with anger. So I wrote down a treatment plan, what I think anger, what I can do with that. Maybe with the anger that I am carrying, I can write down some things that I'm thankful for to try to change my thought, my emotions about what I'm carrying inside. Maybe I can write down some things I'm thankful for that came out of that situation that caused that anger. These are some things I can look on, maybe I can learn from, to be able to help me move forward. So this is some of the activities that I do offer, you know, I do with like one-on-one with the person for my service. It is geared towards women, my coaching service. Why do I have the activity? Because this is very important that you do the work. It's not what I think, it's what you think and the process that you want to do to move forward and take that action plan. So once you're able to do the work, you can look at what you've done. You can take that information with you. You can move forward. You can do the steps to go through the process of your healing. This is like something that you have there. You can also bring all that you learned and that you did, and you can take those tools to move forward, to be able to know what plan of action that you need to take next to move into your next chapter. So it's always good to have feedback. I love to have feedback with a person. I love to do the work because I'm very serious about the healing process. I had to go through some steps myself. I was in a coaching group with women who went through the same issue as me, because I felt I had nobody to really talk to about what I was going through, that I was really feeling. Oh, it was such a relief for me because we sat there, we listened to each other, what we went through. We did the homework that was given to us, and doing the homework really released a lot of things off of me, and it had me think about a lot of things differently. So that's why I said I went through this process too. The things that I am offering. So, and excuse my voice because it's a little dry, but I just wanted to come on here and talk to you about the services that I offer with coaching. As I said, I do a 90-day divorce recovery coaching, one-on-one. If it comes to the point where we need a group session, I will do that, but I have to speak to the person individual to see if they're comfortable with it. It's always good for me to sit and talk to the person one-on-one to see what they're dealing with, what maybe I can help with, so we can go on this journey together. As I said, I'm right beside you like we're running a marathon, and I am telling you that you can do this. You're strong, you're confident, you're going to get through this. These are some of the tools you can use to run. I might tell you to breathe more, take your time, but you're going to get through this. Either way, the outcome, it's not about you winning. It's just about you being able to move forward in your healing process to be able to do what you need to do. And as I said, it is healing first. It is healing, rebuilding, rediscovering, and rise. Rise is at the end because this is where we're going to rise up. We're going to move forward. We're putting action into the situation. We have been putting action from the beginning, but now we're going to put everything together and we're going to move forward with the tools that we have. Now we have a clear mind. Now our heart's a little bit, we're healed. Now we can do the steps that we need to do. And you can add whatever you think is good for you to do. You're already adding your stuff already to the things that you need to do for your healing. So if you want to work with me, you can leave me a message with your email, whatever. We can talk. We can set up a time when we can talk and see if we're a good fit for each other. I love to work with people who we have mutual respect for one another, that we respect each other, and that, moving forward, this will happen. And also someone who's going to do the work, because it's very important for you to do the work. Not for me, for you, because it's your journey. It's the things that you want to do and the things that might can help you. And also, these are the tools that can help you when eventually you'll come up with your own tools. And excuse me, I'm losing my voice. But I'm just talking to you, so I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm just trying to bring to you what the services I offer. And it's faith based, because always put God first. Anything you do, bring it to God in prayer, spend that time with Him. These are some of the things also God will give you wisdom on with what we're working on: the healing process, the rebuilding, the rediscovery. He will give you my identity is in Christ. He would help you find out who you are, whose you are. He'll also give you that direction that you need and that wisdom. And then at the end, you have all the tools and the knowledge that you need to be able to move forward. And you can look back on it because you did the work. It wasn't me. I might have gave some, things that you can use, but you put the work in action. You sat down and did the work. So I want to thank you for today, for giving me your time, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Bye bye.